Well, hello. Today's movie is the 1990 Steven Seagal movie, Hard to Kill. Detective Mason Storm has taped proof of a corrupt DA making a deal to assassinate a U.S. senator. Unfortunately, he is found out, and the corrupt police officers go to his house to kill him and his family. Storm is thought dead, but in a coma. His friend keeps him hidden. 7 years later, he awakes, but his friend is no longer in the police force. So instead, the corrupt police officers do find out that he's come awake, and they try to kill him. Storm, though, manages to escape with the help of the nurse that was with him when he came out from his coma. He hides out and heals at a friend of the nurse's place. And during a commercial, he recognizes the guy who was the DA, now a U.S. senator. He manages to connect with his friend who is now retired and secretly raising his son who survived. Mason manages to retrieve the hidden camera that is proof of the corrupt senator making a deal to assassinate a senator. Of course, it all ends with a big final showdown between Storm and the senator's men, and the senator is exposed. So, this is the 1990 Steven Seagal action thriller, and it was the second movie he made, and it was actually the first movie I ever saw him with. And I had to say, it's a pretty well done movie. You know, it's typical 80s, 90s action. Has a bit of an absurd plot, you know, with him in a coma and coming out of it. And, his son's still alive, and they have to fight the corrupt senator. And it's, you know, he obviously nowadays is known as besties with Putin. And he kind of went to direct-to-video pretty quick. But in the beginning, he had some, they compensated it with him by giving him very good, strict scripts and, engaging stories. And he definitely has the moves for an action star. He really can move as a keto. And, this movie was well done. It made, on a budget of $11 million, $59 million, so it was a moneymaker. And it helped continue his career for a while, at least. And, this is a kind of a funny movie. I mean, there's some great lines in here. He drives a pool cue through this guy's neck, and then he yells, "You killed my wife! Fuck you!" I just laughed at that. It's just so funny. And there's when he's stalking one of the guys, he leaves these little messages for him to read. It says the anticipation of death is worse than death itself. It's just yeah, okay. It's fun stuff. He had also starred with his wife, Kelly LeBrock, at the time. And, there's not much really I can say about it, except that it was just kind of a fun, goofy movie. Had a lot of action. I enjoyed it. Got some laughs out of it. So, if you stuck with me this long, thanks a lot. You're a unique individual.